If you love new recipes or you simply would love to try a stress-free way of making this delicious chicken stew, yes, then this one is for you. Hello, this is Owusuaa's Kitchen. It's such a pleasure coming your way. I am super excited to share this recipe with you. Hi my lovely, we'll begin by blending up our Scotch bonnet, ginger, garlic and onions, and I'm going to scoop some of this to season our chicken. Okay, so I've nicely washed these chicken thighs and I'll scoop about 1 ladle and spread them over. And with that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Also to go in as some chicken seasoning cube, and that will be followed by salt, and then I'll top it up with some dry herbs, which is thyme and rosemary. This is optional, but adding a little bit of oil onto your seasoning will help coat the chicken really well. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that all parts of the chicken thighs are covered well, and then I'll transfer onto our baking tray. If today is your first time visiting Owusuaa's Kitchen, hello, you are so very much welcome. Be sure to hit on the subscription button and then activate your bell icon so that anytime I upload a new creative cooking recipe, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you so much. So these are my fresh tomatoes. I've washed and taken the seeds out. Also with the tomatoes are some red bell peppers, okay, and I've just added fresh basil, or akokomesa as we call it in Ghana. So that has been added, and I'm also adding in some tinned tomatoes because I want to make quite a big pot of stew. Yes, so that has been processed, and I didn't go for the smoother version. You can blend yours smooth if you wish, but this is just perfect for me. Yes, my lovely, so I'll just scrape everything onto our baking dish. You can use any cooking pot that is oven friendly to do this. Okay, so as you can see, I've just added the remaining of our pepper blend onto our tomatoes, and I'm making sure that it is mixed very well. And once everything has been stirred in properly, it will go in the oven for about 40 minutes. And now let's go and check on our chicken. Just look at all the chicken stock that we've been able to collect from the oven. Yes, it will become so handy with the chicken stew. Okay, so my lovely, now we'll go ahead and turn these chicken thighs so that the other side can also cook, but this time we won't be covering it as we did before, so that it will grill up really nice and golden. Going back to check on our tomatoes, look, it has thickened up nicely. Most of the water at this stage have been evaporated, and so this is the perfect time to add some oil. So add oil according to how much you want. After this, we're going to add in our chicken stock, and look, I have just done that. As you can see, it's in there right now. I will now add some chicken Maggi cube as well, and that will be followed by a teaspoon of curry powder. Okay, after that, my lovely, we would add some salt to taste, and then we're going to go in for some Calabash nutmeg. Okay, so I'm going to crush this in my mortar and add it to the stew, and the regular nutmeg will follow as well. And so now I'm going to give it a good mix before we proceed. If you wish, you can add additional chicken stock. That's the one I am using, the stock pot. Yes, it's going to go in there to help build up a really nice flavor. Yes, so I'll add that and then mash it in. This will now go back in the oven for about another 20 minutes. 20 minutes is up and stew is doing just great. And to trap in more heat, I did cover my tomato sauce right from beginning with some foil. Look, now our chicken has baked perfectly, and just take a look at this. It's looking so delicious and absolutely stress-free. Yes, so now my lovely, go in with some chopped onions and green bell peppers. to give it that really intensified flavors that only onions and green peppers can give. Yes, so now we go ahead and add our baked chicken and stir everything in. This oven chicken stew is perfect, especially when you are meal prepping and you need extra space on your cooker top, or if you simply want to cross your legs whilst the oven does its magic. This is the right recipe for you. You would be surprised at how delicious this chicken stew is. Yes, so I just put it back in there for another 10 minutes and now it is ready to be served. If you really like this recipe, be sure to leave a like on the page. Go ahead and subscribe. Yes, subscribe with your notification bell on, so anytime I upload a delicious recipe, you would be notified straight away. And thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I hope to see you again in my next video. Until then, take care and stay blessed, my lovely. Bye bye.